This is insane. Okay, so I decided on a 150 hard enduro day, and we're in ice, and I'm feeling like, oh, the 150 was a very bad idea, so this should be a very interesting day. Right, these boys have brought me to a place they call Pivot Hill. Oh, what? So, I had the choice when I turned up in the van to bring out the 300 or the 150. I was like, no, let's bring the 150 and see how she does. Bad idea, I think. I'm quite impressed. There we go. Pivot Hill on a 9-foot tall bike, easy. Like that, buddy. And look, right, that log would spin the wheel down there, but because it's a 150, you lift it over the log. It's so light. I tried lifting the bike and it's on me. Oh my god, that was quite scary. Scary enough that I decided to turn on the camera because content's important, right? More important than my life, apparently. Oh gee. Oh, that was tough. Wow, kind of scary. Okay, so far, rider not the best, okay? So just take that into account when I'm giving you advice on a 150. In the woods, on really ridiculously steep hills, it does struggle. You can hear it in the engine. Kind of wants to go all the time, which is why this is the most fun bike ever. But anyway, that's the thing, isn't it? I've got two bikes, I've got 150 and I got 300, so I can choose. I'm just trying to put this through its pace today for hard enduro to see if you're only buying one bike, what it can do. We already know it's amazingly fun on fast open trails. It's quite decent at slow crawling, but we got some more extreme stuff going on today with rocks. So stay tuned for that. Frozen rocks, more likely. But we'll see how we get on. See, just there, it wants to stall, but if you don't let it, then you break through. That is the one problem with this bike. It crawls to a certain point, wants to stall, got to give it more revs, hits the power band, and then breaks through all the soil, which is quite annoying, I must say. Right, we've abandoned the hill. I say we, they made it to the top and came back down to get me. So now we're going over to extreme stuff. If you remember the last video I did, I think, where we went to that extreme quarry, it took us about 4 hours to get up. Well, we're going to try that on a 150 all by myself and see what happens. Wish me luck. So this is it, the boys are off. They're gonna do the hill in one. I said leave me to it because I'll be a while and I don't want to hold anyone up. The whole point of today is just to see how this is at the hard enduro stuff and rivers. Icy rivers at that. So I did this the other week on my 300 and it was the hardest thing I've ever done. And now I'm thinking, why the hell did I choose a 150 to do a ride I did on a 300? That was the hardest ride I've ever done. Well, we'll see how the day goes. Then at the end of the day, I'm going to give my conclusion of what I really think. But I need a full day testing to figure that out. So bear with me and let's see how we get on, shall we? Big rocks. Okay, it's doing alright in the river. Oh, icy rocks. Doing alright in icy rocks. Like I said, I could have drilled the mooses, made it a bit better in the slow stuff. So I'm running a bit of a harder moose. But so far, so good. It's tickling along alright. I don't know what these are like, fouling plugs trickling along, but I'll have to open it up in a bit. Oh, and there you go. Harder moose. Oh, slippy. Slippy, slippy on the ice. So I wanted to test this out hard enduro After my solo ride, I really enjoyed it, but I don't really want to test a bike on extreme enduro like this without people around. So even though the boys are ahead, they are going to swing back for me. Still going. And we're going to start going up the mountain any second and go up a stupid hill climb that I needed to be pulled up last time, and I don't have pull straps and I don't have friends, so let's see how that goes. No, you don't. You had it. Oh, look how close that was to breaking a lever. Whoa. Well, this is sketchy. Very sketchy. My tyres are not going to be good enough to get up this. Surely. Oh, there's the hill of death. You can't ride up ice.
I thought I'd go ice skating.
How'd you end up over there? Oh my god. I think if I go down to that ledge, you grab the front wheel. Well, if you grab the front wheel, you got grip the other side of the bike to there. You could lower it down slowly.
Ready?
Slowly but surely. Just make sure you get a good grip. That's it. Okay. If you grab the front wheel. Okay. You come down a bit more. Watch that exhaust. Just worried about your, check your levers, gear lever or brake lever. Just don't want it catching. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Now see if you can get, if you go over there and see if you can get that front over. I got it. I got it. Yeah, we could drag the front now. You can ride it out. This is insane. When I come around the corner, I couldn't believe, I was like, he hasn't tried riding up there. Yeah. Fuck. Whew. Wow. That is insane. That is insane. Yeah, it's not going to go very far. Actually, I should be more confident. I think I'll get to where you are now. And then I'll just push it. I was so confident going into that. Oh. This is why riding with good riders is good. Learn a bit more. Even though they're stupidly tall, there's no reason I can't do that. Gazzy B. Nice turn. Yeah, you learn a lot from these boys. Shame I can't put it into practice, but learning. It's got a onesie on. Onesies? Yay or nay for Enduro? Leave it in the comments. Wow. What was that pop? That's where being tall's good. So I'm 5'9". Don't know if anyone else on here is 5'9". It's great to fit in a Ferrari. Not great for doing that. Yeah, so these boys are training for the Valleys Extreme next week. This video would probably be out after the Valleys have been on. But yeah, this is the kind of training they do in the ice. Oh, it's getting worse. So I know a lot of people asked me in the comments whether Gazzy B or Goose has YouTube channels. They don't. I think Goose might have one actually, a new one. But they're both on Instagram. I'll leave the tags here if you want to go follow the boys. I can see the 150 all the way down there. I've walked the line because I'm a pro, so you know, you got to walk the lines, walk the track. And without help, there's no way I'm getting up there. These rocks are icy. So even if I get to here, this is so steep and slippery. Without anyone pulling that front end, I'm not going to make it. Those boys are good enough to actually carry on up the shale. But it's just, you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it's rocks the whole way. If you haven't seen in the last video, go watch it, because then you'll see where we went to get to that top bit where the boys are. I don't know if you can see them, but they go across this ledge over there, which is the most terrifying ledge in the world, because it's a straight drop. But I'm not going to be able to get up there, so I'm going to have to wait in the cold. Right, so my final verdict on the 150 with Extreme Enduro. Not that great, I'm not gonna lie. For faster stuff, this bike is wild. It's the most fun bike I've ever ridden. But on extreme stuff, granted the conditions are icy and slick, but I still think we broke through that shale and there was some grip there. It just hasn't got the power to drive through, where the 300 could lug a lot more. So if you want to do extreme enduro, I recommend a 300 2-stroke or 4-stroke, whatever your preference is. If you want a stupidly fun bike, buy this. It does do enduro, as you saw on a few videos ago. The open stuff and woods that aren't too steep, it will do it. It's got great traction in that kind of stuff. It's just super fun bike. I don't regret buying it, don't get me wrong, but if I'm going to do the extreme stuff like this, where we are with rocks and cliffs and waterfalls and ice, the 300 for sure. So anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Ride safe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.